Welcome. Welcome to 726. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Dan Reynolds, and my cohort in crime is sitting right next to me.
And my name is what?
I'm just about to get to that. I've got a dramatic pause here.
I really think I should be introduced first because it's ladies first, but it's okay.
You want to rewind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome to 726. Our illustrious host is here, Ann Lemley.
Hi, how are you doing?
Was that good?
And Dan Reynolds.
Oh, no, don't even bother with that. I'm so insignificant.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired, though. I'm wore out.
We are in the midst of production rehearsals for Wizard of Oz, which is coming up.
Last week you didn't tell who your character was, but you're the Good Witch.
I'm Glinda, the Good Witch.
Yeah.
And I'm anxious to see how Glinda is going to enter and exit because I hear lots of little birds saying different things, and
it will be,
I may be suspended. I don't know.
You know, at the last resort, I think the best way to get you from the rafters to the floor is just to push you.
Just dump me off?
Just push you.
Thanks. Thanks, Dan.
We'll put a little pad down there so break your fall.
How about a little like one of those mattresses like they use for stunts and stuff?
Yeah, a little airbag.
Yeah, an airbag.
Yeah, we'll do that. We can do that.
Let's not. Anyway, as we were saying, Wizard of Oz rehearsals are well underway, and I think next week we actually start our tech rehearsals, which is going to be phenomenal. The technical things in this production are over the top, and
I don't
it's
think
something we've never tried
any
before.
small town has gone through the process of doing it to this level of perfection. We have a director that she lives and breathes the theater, and she's a phenomenal actress, and she's actually directs our summer events here at the Lyric, and mainly she does things more than anyone else would. She uses dogs and children, which you should never work together.
And live chickens.
And
There's going to be live chickens in this.
Oh, are you serious? I didn't know that.
That's what I hear.
Okay.
We shall see.
Okay.
Becca Wilson is who we are talking about, and she is, as Dan said, a phenomenal director, and she had a vision for this production, and we are seeing it come to life.
Yeah.
Every rehearsal. But we are in rehearsals and going strong.
And if you get a chance to watch one of the performances, it's going to be 2 weeks, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It'll start the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then the 10th, 11th, and 12th. Is that right?
And the Friday and Saturday performances will start at 7, and the Sunday matinees will be at 2 o'clock. Now, with that said, get your tickets, because anytime you have a cast of 60 and a lot of those 60 are children, you will have a sellout. Yeah. So we are expecting a sellout with this production, and I encourage you to call the OAC office, which is 391-3504. It is also manned throughout the week from 10 to 12, so you can go in and get your tickets there. There are some options for some premium seating that they can talk to you about as well.
Well, actually, all the seats except for the balcony will be sold per ticket, meaning that if you go in,
something new,
you will ask. You can ask what seats you want to sit in, and otherwise you'll be just given a ticket and you will be assigned that seat. So I know it's frustrating for people that have been maybe used to going in for performance and just sit anywhere you want to. Because of the sheer numbers of people that we think are going to be there, I think we're going to sell out. And ticket sales went on last Wednesday, and there are some sections already sold. So I would, if you want to watch it, I would suggest you, unless you want to sit in the balcony, that's fine. But you will have a preference on where you sit.
So you can call and just tell them you want the best available, and they will help hook you up with those tickets.
Yeah.
Now, local licks at the Lyric. You had your first weekends this past weekend.
We were excited about the crowd. The crowd was just, what would you call it? I guess I call them rabid fans, because they were really into the music. They were into the bands.
We had people dancing in the aisles.
Yeah. Now, I have heard both bands in different venues before. One outside venue and then a smaller venue. We were fortunate enough to get Mike Hudson from I forgot the name of his place.
Ozark Recording Studio?
No,
is that not
it is Ozark Recording Studio, but it's he's recently bought that business, and he has Got Sound Productions, and he came in and mic'd everything. It sounded like a professional venue that you would go see a large concert. We had good lighting there. We had professionally mic'd sound, and he EQ'd everything. And both of these bands sound to the top of their game when you have everything mic'd like that. And I was just blown away by it. Really,
We had the Ground Rattlers
Yeah.
and free whiskey this past weekend, but coming up this weekend is who?
We have Kicking Country and Spare Change Heroes.
Okay.
Diverse groups. Kicking Country is going to be on first, and we did have that reversed, but we decided that for the general audience in this area, they probably would want to come to an early event and go home a little earlier if they want to, or if they want to stay for the other band also. But we had some people that were a little older and had their routine down, and they wanted to leave early.
Right.
So we're trying to accommodate those groups with the crowd that's going to be wanting to come at an earlier time. So and both bands were exactly happy with doing the swap. Actually, that's what they wanted. So
Okay, well, good.
it's going to work out good.
That worked out well.
That's going to start 7 on Saturday at the Lyric, and we open the doors at 6. We'll have a full line of refreshments there, concessions.
T-shirts available.
We do have T-shirts available. They're $15. I wish I would have brought one. I sure didn't. Maybe during the break I'll get one. But those sold quite well, and they're printed 2 sides, full artwork on both sides, so it's well worth the money, $15. Support, and that money will support the OAC, as all the money from admission. Now the bands specifically told us when we first started talking about featuring any bands at the Lyric, their main interest was to play that venue because it's almost an off limits venue because it's being taken up by a lot of plays and really big events. So they're happy to play them.
Right.
And then when we start talking about what they need to be paid, then they said we want to donate back to the Lyric and the OAC. And I
Which
was
is most
really nice about that.
Appreciated, that's a new word.
Appreciated. Here's one of the T-shirts that we have here. It's these are all in black with white ink, and I actually did the designs myself because I'm just that kind of guy. I like to have total control over everything.
Well, you did.
But on the front, you'll see a drum set there and a keyboard, and it says Local Licks at the Lyric. And then on the back, we have actually the the name and the bands that are playing for this 3 Saturday event and the dates, yeah.
Okay.
And if you'd like, if you buy one of these, the bands will stick around, and we have special pins that you can get their autograph. Let me hold that up one more time. And that's the dates there. Now, this week we have Spare Change Heroes and Kicking Country. Next week, we're going to go all metal.
Okay.
We're going to see if there's really a metal crowd out there. You know,
And who will be the bands in?
They will be Machinery of Oppression and Insignia in that order. They're not going to change.
These are all local bands.
Yeah.
So that's a plus.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Lyrics is an awesome place to play, especially for musicians, and guarantee that you'll have a good time and the sound will be very good.
Top notch.
Yes.
All right. So moving on, we're going to go down our list of guests today, and today we are devoting our show to some businesses over in Eureka Springs, our neighboring town
I
there.
think what happened was Judy went to Fleur Delicious or some of those, and you went too.
I went too.
But I think she thought, I think I'm just going to do some groundwork here and maybe get some guests. I bet she met some of these people over there.
You think?
While she was going through the lingerie.
And lovely people they are. So we are glad to have them on the show today.
Okay.
We have Lynn Whitley. She's general manager of Voulez-Vous Lounge. We also have Leslie Meeker. She is here. They are going to talk a little bit, first off, about a follow-up with some things that went on at Fleur Delicious.
Yeah, a lot of things going on there.
We have Marcia Havens with Eureka Time with us. We also have, we have Leslie Meeker and Lila Steiger, who are with Fine Art of Romance, a wonderful boutique shop over there. And then rounding out the show, we will have Lynn Whitley again with the Voulez-Vous Lounge. And she has some special cocktails that she's going to mix for us. One of them being, it's Voulez-Vous, what's the name of it? The Voulez-Vous, and it is a specialty drink that you can only get at the Voulez-Vous Lounge. So we look forward to visiting with these ladies, and we will go to break, and when we return, we'll have Lynn Whitley and Leslie Meeker. Stay with us.